ask about $3,700 off a Lennox system.
He's with Winson.
Only at Con Ed Services.
The men and women of the Des Moines Fire Department work 365 days a year to help the community. That's why the Des Moines Radio Group is helping them educate you about how you can help too.
Are you compassionate? Do you enjoy helping others? Do you enjoy physical challenges and thrive in a team environment? The Des Moines Fire Department is seeking highly motivated men and women to join the ranks of the largest fire department in the state of Iowa. This is your opportunity to start an exciting career as a firefighter paramedic with opportunities for promotion into leadership positions. We responded to
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader. A Des Moines Radio Group station.
If you want to make a difference in your community, we are looking for you. Work for the best and join the best at DM.
Morning, Hoyt. Good to see you, buddy. Morning, everybody.
/join DMFD and submit an interest card today.
The Des Moines Radio Group is proud to support.
Thanks to everybody that tuned in on Buck Talk Wednesday. That was a great show. Just me today. We're gonna have Jeff Lindsay from the Lindsay Way on Wednesday. We'll do the split screen. Morning, Patrick.
Outdoor Tradition TV LLC.
Don't let me.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Morning, Tony. Morning, Aaron. Ready? All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage down in Carlisle, Iowa. Hope you're having a great Saturday all across the good old US of A. Almost said Wednesday there. Man, I want to thank everybody for tuned in to Buck Talk Radio on Wednesday. It was our first show, and we had Philip Vanderpool on. Buck Talk Radio is brought to you in part by our good friends over at Woodhaven Custom Calls, and we promote their deer call line on that. And we had our largest audience in a year and a half on any of the shows on Wednesday. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in on Buck Talk. We'll be there every Wednesday at 5, talking deer talk. So like I said, we'll have Jeff Lindsay from the Lindsay Way on next Wednesday. Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. That's where I keep my stuff. $60 a month, 1 month free when you pay for a year. They got a 12x50 assigned spot for you. Secure gates 24/7. Security cameras, discount for multiple spots. Just call them and fill out an application and find your spot. Locally owned and operated. They're great people. Just give Tracy, Dick, or Danielle a call at 515-822-1362, and they'll take good care of you. All right, so hey, we got a youth deer hunting contest going on. We're going to start, and here's what we're going to do. For all the kids that are going to out, if you get a deer and you would like to get a deer mount done, thanks to the fine folks at Jones Brothers Taxidermy, I am going to give away a shoulder mount this year. So here's all you got to do. All you got to do is just take a picture of the youth hunter and the deer, and show me the tag, the date of the tag, like 2023, okay? I don't need to see anything else. I don't need to see your personal info. I just need to make sure it's from this year, okay? And if you can do that for me, I will go ahead and put that into the drawing. And at the end of the year, I'm gonna just get your deer. If you're gonna want your deer to get it caped and everything, and put it in the freezer, and you might get a free shoulder mount courtesy of Jones Brothers Taxidermy. How about that? Huh? That's awesome. So I'm excited about that. Andrew's over there manning the phones. I got a big announcement. Andrew, give me the announcement deal real quick.
All right.
And then we got a guest on the line. We're going to hop over to him real quick. And but I want to just make this announcement. Well, we could do that later. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Ooh, scoopage.
All right. Here's your scoopage. I just renewed Andrew Brown as the executive producer for the Outdoor Call Radio Network, and he's going to be with us for another several years. So congratulations, Andrew Brown.
Well, thank you. It's been nice, and we hold all these people in the cage for clapping just for this purpose, you know. But anyway, no, it's all good. I love it. It's great to be doing this. Really happy to. I'm glad that nobody took the flyer for this position.
Yeah, I had it out on LinkedIn for a while. And
well, no, it's good. Every Saturday morning, this is a fun thing to do.
all right, well, there you go. We appreciate you doing it, and you deserve it. So congratulations. Speaking of congrats, let's head over to the phones, and we're going to talk to a gentleman named Mark Wynolda, and he is what are you like? Are you like the senior vice president, CEO, and everything over there at Winsett and Fourth Arrow, Mark? No, what happened? Mark, you there? Hang on.
Hold on.
Did you hang up on him?
No, you hung up on me.
Oh, what happened? Oh, we lost him. We're going to reestablish communications there. All right. I love live radio. All right. So I'm just letting everybody know we're streaming on the other show. Yes, I'm still having to tell everybody we are streaming on the other app, or the other app page. So the reason we're doing that is so I can see your messages. I thought you were going to say Andrew's family potty finally. No, Andrew, Aaron, that's not nice. No. Morning, Richard. Nice crappie the other day, buddy. I think Mark hung up on us. Went old. Is he not answering?
He's trying to call us at the same time.
Yeah.
Outdoor Call Radio.
I tell you, we'll get this thing down. We've only been on the air 26 years. I mean, we'll get it figured out one of these days. Yeah, love it. Hoo-yah. All right, I think we got him on the line. Let's go on there and say, good morning, Mark.
Morning, how you doing?
I thought it was something I said.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just all of a sudden dropped out.
I asked you, what are you now? The CFO, CEO, Senior Vice President, Sweeper Upper at Winsett and Fourth Arrow. Next thing I know, click.
Yep, I just like I don't want to answer that.
No. Yeah, that's all right. How you been?
Doing good, yeah. No, it's having a great time. I'm season starting to get warmed up for everybody, and just having a lot of fun.
No, I'm telling you, I got my Winsett Synchronade stress ball reliever here with my EarthSync cartridge. I'm doing live on the live stream right, folks. Is that not a beautiful thing? Look at all that beautiful vapor right there. Isn't that nice? Mark, of all the stuff that you guys got, and you guys got some great stuff. This has got to be one of my top 10 favorites.
Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, that's one of the first things we came out with, and it was just like, you know what, this is pretty cool. Like, let's see what we can do with it. But, yeah, we had a lot of fun with that one.
Don't you use it as a stress reliever? You got a buck out there not cooperating. Don't you just start squeezing that thing? It's like, come on, big boy.
Yeah, it's a problem. I just keep playing with it. I'm like, I got to put this away at some point.
Yeah, I love that thing. It's awesome. Well, I've been getting a ton of emails about these scent pads, man. You guys, I know you got them out everywhere. How's it going? I mean, it looks like you guys are blowing the charts off.
Oh yeah, those are a great piece that we just came out with for it. I mean, the fact that it can work with any of those scent pad heaters, it's just a really nice way of doing it, and it just pumps out so much scent and is constant for it. So it's just a really great way of doing it. I mean,
yep.
Yeah,
you know what, Mark? When I had Joe on talking about these the other day, you know what I'm doing with them? Well, I got to get them first. Joe's supposed to get me some here pretty quick. I told him to take care of all the retailers first. But I'm actually going to take them, Mark, and I'm going to put those in my travel bags on my hunting clothes after I run them through my ozonics. I'm telling you what, man, that is going to be a great cover scent tool.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely a great way of doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Now, what do you where do you start hunting this year, or have you already been out?
I can't. October 1st. The youth season just started, I think, this weekend. But that's just for the weekend. And then, for us, it's October 1st when we can actually start actively going for our deer.
So, what are you going to? What's going to be your strategy early season? Tell me what earth scent pads. What are you going to use in your Winsett 2.0? I would assume you're going to use both of them in conjunction just to kind of keep your scent out there. Tell us your strategy.
Yeah, for this year, I'll be trying to do the scent pads out a little ways from me, so get the scent pad out on one of the units and have it out there about 15, 20 yards. And because like all of what we're doing, I'll try to start that one off early, and then I'll be using my wind scent as a cover scent usually for this early part this time. So I'll be running that with either the earth scent or possibly like one of the bedding area scents. So I'm not really sure about that one. But
is that like the sanctuary, Mark?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Okay. So now, are you using them like just hanging them up on or off the trail, like on some brush or something? Or I had somebody email me the other day, said, "What are you doing with these things? Are you putting them up in trees?" And I said, "Well, you can, but you're probably better off keeping them at deer level, right off the trail." I'm going to put them out in front of me, like wherever I want my shots to be. I think I'm going to put them out like just hang them on some little brush or some corn stalks right there where I want my shot, because chances are they're going to come up and stop and start smelling it and give me an opportunity, don't you think?
Oh yeah, that's definitely a great way to do it. We are actually coming out with a heating unit that should be out this next week or two. So keep an eye out for that one. That you can actually slide the pad into it and it'll heat it, and you can actually see it like it's almost the same thing as a wind scent, and it vapes off the top.
Really?
This is really great scent stream down there. So that'll be coming up real soon for people to look at it and pick up.
Are you going to put that on the ground, Mark, or are you going to have that up on the tree with you?
That'll be putting it on the ground. We're working on better ways to put it in the tree with you, but I'll be putting that one on the ground. Okay. That just puts a whole lot of scent. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then you guys, I haven't seen everything, Mark, but I mean, you guys got a lot of, everybody's got their favorite deer lures. I mean, I'm partial to pure whitetail. Some people like Evercom. Some people like Roger Ragland stuff.
Yeah.
I think Levi Morgan's got some sense with you guys. I mean, everybody's got their favorites, but I think you're going to offer a lot of those in those pads, aren't you?
Yeah, we try to offer as many as we can. Like I said, this is a new one for us, so we're just trying to get it started.
Yeah.
But we're always going to be kind of releasing more and more of them as we go through the year and we get everything stocked up to the right level of each one.
All right.
But most of those ones we should do.
Okay. All right. Here's your trivia question for the day, Mark. Are you ready?
Oh, perfect.
Mark? What am I employing, or what am I using right now?
So you said the grenade earlier, so.
Can you hear that?
I can hear a little bit, yeah.
What is that?
Oh, that's a tree thrasher.
The tree thrasher! Ding, 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 ding!
Yeah.
All right, since Mark got that right, everybody, I'll take the first caller. Give me my first deer hunter, 515-326-1063. As long as you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, I'm going to give you a brand new tree thrasher. I got a couple of these in the other day, and I've saved them. I'm going to use this. Will be in my backpack every hunt. You can use this to simulate a deer. You can use it with your grunt call. Simulates a deer moving in the leaves, and you don't have to. Larry Mack used to, until this came out. We used. Larry says, "Have you used a bag of leaves?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I carry a bag of leaves with me in my pack." I said, "You're so full of crud, Larry." He goes, "I'm serious." And he showed me his pack. But I'm telling you what, I love this because it's not only you can simulate the deer moving in the leaves, Mark, but you can use it's got those little raking forks that you can rake up against the tree like the deer is rubbing on the tree.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
So, all right, 515-326-1063, Lou, if you want to call in. All you got to do is call in. You don't even have to do a trivia question. So that's just courtesy of everybody over there at Tree Thrasher. So, what are you thinking? What's the deer forecast look like in Michigan?
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it this year. I mean, it's just, we're seeing all kinds of gray bucks around, and as long as they make it through the youth season, I'll be happy.
Yeah. Are you going out youth season, kids?
No. Everybody I know is going out with somebody, so I didn't take anybody out this year.
Yeah. What's your acorn crop look like?
The acorns?
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Yeah. At least if you look at my front driveway, they're everywhere.
Yeah, you got a good mass crop then.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to it. It's been so dry. We're supposed to get rain here in Iowa Monday. I think Larry said Missouri's supposed to get some too, but we just need a good belly washer for like half a day. Because otherwise it's not going to do any good. It's ground so dry.
Oh yeah. That's not our problem in Michigan, unfortunately.
Have you been getting a lot of water?
Yeah, we've been getting quite a bit recently.
Wow, good for you guys.
A couple big storms have come through that have just in our area especially just.
Yeah, I'm over the big storms, Mark. I don't want any hail or anything. That's just, I just want some nice steady rain for like 5-6 hours.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's I don't need strong wind, tornadoes, none of that.
Yeah, no, that's for. Hey, Winston 2.0. Somebody asked me the other day, and I told them I just listened in this morning, and I would ask you, what is the range on the remote for the 2.0 as far as distance? You can use it.
It's about 25 yards. I
Okay.
mean, just give or take a few things with different components of how thick the woods you're in.
Mm-hmm.
They can shorten it up a little bit if you're doing it in, if you're in a house into a brick wall, then it's a lot shorter. But really, it's about 25 yards. It's sure the distance that most people are getting with it.
Okay, now see, when I got my DSD buck out when I'm decoying during the rut, I'll take that buck and rut scent. It's either that or I use a Pure Whitetail Caches scent cartridge in that, and I'll put that about 1.5 yards behind my deer, because bucks are going to come in behind. They're going to try to come in and scent that deer. When you guys are deploying that, are you putting that on a 1 minute cycle or a 3 minute cycle, or do you vary it up?
I usually vary it up quite a bit. I mean, most of the season I'm on a 3 minute section there. I just want that to be light and to be relatively subtle. We get them to come and check out until the rut comes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running estrus or something like that. At that point, I bump it up usually to a 1 minute.
Okay. Is the battery life dramatically different if you do 1 to 3 minutes?
No, not massively overall. I mean, you're still going to get your full hunt and usually a full weekend of hunts.
Yeah.
Either way, so you should be relatively good.
Okay.
I haven't had too much for that one.
All right, 716. We're visiting with Mark from Fourth Arrow Camera Arms and Winston and Tree Thrasher. Mark, hang on. I got to take a real quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Your mom's welcome, Aaron. Thank you. Tell her I said she's welcome. Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor. Man, they're driving me crazy this morning. Look at that. Freaking cows. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial. I did get a nice buck in there the other day, but every time that goes off, I'm hoping that buck comes back. Color and size choices for you to choose from. Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. Here's one of my target bucks. He's got really good mass and he's tall. And he's got kickers. I'm hoping I see him. He's going to be, that's a good deer. Larry's got video of him. Give your feet a treat.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel, caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lotta
That's
Pop.
my Minnesota Bigfoot shirt, Joe. My buddy, my Squatch On. That's my buddy up in Minnesota sent me that. My bear guide. Yeah, that's what that means. Minnesota. It's like a Bigfoot research team. I got people sending me Bigfoot shirts, which is awesome.
For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop.
Nobody's called for that tree thrasher yet. I'm telling you, this thing's money, man. 515-326-1063 if you can come and pick it up at the station. Just call in. Andrew's waiting for you.
Over here, we've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club card dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges, available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed Golf Cars. Folks at Speeds handle your golf cart needs.
I love this thing. I can see which way my thermals are going. I can see my wind direction.
Scott Archery, man. Social media is blowing up on these new releases.
Just telling, it keeps that cover scent out there. These little synchronades are money.
Super excited about these 3 releases. We'll start with the Apex.
Ooh, did you hear that? Larry Mack's super excited.
Is a closed hook design where the Apex was.
That's what he said. That's what the man said. That's what he said. He said it.
So for extra grip, said also with the closed hook, you can leave it hung on your D-loop while you're in the tree. Second, let's go to the S2. The S2 release is a double sear release.
What's everybody doing this weekend? I know a lot of people are going to be watching the Hawkeyes and the Cyclones.
Forward trigger and a rear trigger.
Go Hawks.
Third, let's go to the Select. The Select is a
Go Panthers.
offering that has grooves in the handle to
Got to support my son. He's going to UNI. Go Panthers. That's where Kurt Warner went. He's a Hall of Famer.
Awesome. I can't wait to get down to my Scott Archery dealer.
Does Iowa or Iowa State have a Hall of Famer?
Folks, go check them out at
Pro Hall of Famer?
ScottArchery.com.
I believe Iowa State may both. I think.
I know Iowa's like a tight end machine.
Yeah, like tight end U.
Yeah, I mean that's where all the tight ends come out of. I don't know. I never had. You know who I miss was Larry Kotler. Larry Kotler passed away a few years ago. He got caught in that real bad storm and he drowned. I worked with Larry down in St. Louis. He was such a nice guy, and that guy knew everything about sports. I miss Larry. He was a good man.
Wi-Fi compatible. Feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization.
He was a good man.
Above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So when you're ready,
tell me if you see a Diamond D outdoors when that runs. Let me know when that runs.
You'll be able to relive your trips like never before. Tacticam.com for more info.
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week. We all want to be
last
better
one.
at it and use the best gear available. Gear that will help us feel
Morning, everybody.
give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking.
There you go.
Trika
Where's
rods
my
are
thumb?
scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as
Thumbs
2
up.
times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trika casting performance will give you up to 26% longer
I
casts.
hope whoever finds my rod and reel up in Minnesota, my brand new Trika rod and reel, I hope they're ecstatic when they find it.
Without putting the bite.
Somebody's going to find. They haven't found it yet, as far as Chad knows, but somebody's going to get them a nice rod and reel.
1 year, no questions asked.
I'm still upset about that.
Rods can be returned
That bothers
for any
me.
reason up to 1 year
Brand
after
new rod and
purchase.
reel.
They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what
Not
has
funny.
anglers talking, go check out Trika rods at Trika.com. That's TRIKA.com.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. I got my buddy Mark on from Winsent, Fourth Arrow, and Tree Thrasher, and all them other fine companies they got going on. Final Rest. Mark, anything new on the Fourth Arrow side? I haven't talked to Joe about that lately. Anything cranking out? Or I know you got some new stuff coming out next year, but anything this year?
Oh, this year, I mean, we did release a new Videohead S. That was a really nice one. That one's it's a little bit smaller than our regular Videohead, but a little bit more high quality and stuff than the Mini Head.
Yeah.
So it's a really great middle ground for guys who are looking to have something that's really compact, but also like super smooth and super lightweight. I mean, it's a really good addition to the group of things that we all offer. But that's about our newest one that we have on Fourth Arrow camera arms. But if you're looking for something that's just a little bit smaller, that's just super good at like super smooth quality.
Well, that's perfect because I can't. I've been bow hunting 36 years. I've been doing it for a while now. But when I started back in the early 80s, we had some of those tree seats or saddles come out for the first time. And now they're back in popularity again. There's so many people saddle hunting now. It's crazy. But you guys have some great components for people that are wanting to be very mobile and not have to pack a lot of stuff for saddle hunting.
That's really been the driving force between like the way we've been going lately is trying to get smaller and more compact, but again, not needing to have a ton of length to get you away from the tree because, as you said, saddle hunting is so popular, and especially with filmers, you're trying to film, you're also trying to saddle hunt and do this kind of thing. And if you see the saddle hunting market, it's like insane right now just because everyone's changing and offering a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter. And we wanted to change with that one and help those guys out for a little bit while still offering our full systems for the guys in the tree stand.
Yeah. Morning, Donovan in Kansas. They're putting out tree stands today. Thanks, buddy. Scotty, good to see you, Scotty. Richard up in New Jersey. Good to see you, Richard. Good to see you, Jeremy Lee. Brian, good morning. Aaron, good morning. Good to see you, everybody. Donovan, we got a special announcement about Triple H here in a couple months. I'm excited about that. It's good. Mark, I tell you, I'm really looking forward to the season this year. It came quick. I was out shooting my Omnia yesterday, and I was just I don't know, man. We had a little bit of a cold front come through. It was a little warmer yesterday. The other day, it was almost hoodie weather this morning when I came to the station. I just love watching them arrows pile in, and I was going through my all my hunting gear, and it's that time of year, man. I'm getting excited.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely one of those things. It's frankly too far. It's like too early for me to get this excited for this season. I was like, I got like a month left, so
yeah.
I'm like, come on, let's just get there already.
Yeah, it'll go. Morning, Oscar. Good to see you, buddy. I don't know. Mark, if someone wants more information about Winsent or Fourth Arrow, what's the best way for them to keep up with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you can go to our website, winsent.com or fourtharrowcamerarms.com. And if you want to get any updates for new things we do, we also offer a subscription that you can set up, get any new emails and any announcements for sales, and just any new product releases that we are coming out with.
You know who really likes you guys is the gang over at Pure Whitetail. Grant and Josh, they love you guys.
Oh yeah, that's a great group. They've been a lot of helpful to us. They've just been like really into it all. They've loved all of our stuff that we come out with, and they're helping us with feedback and things like that. I mean, no, we'd love to get to know those guys over there.
Oh yeah, they're good folks. I've been partnered with them for 4 years now, and I just love them. They're good guys, and man, I tell you what, the staffers, they're sold, man. Those guys are diehard believers. They're in for the, and I love them because man, if you get in with the Pure Whitetail staff group, they support you, and I love them. They're good. They're good folks.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely like there's a huge group of guys that are all just trying to do the same thing. So it's just like, get out there, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's awesome. Mark, it's always a pleasure, buddy. And I didn't say Winsy sent one time.
You didn't.
I haven't said that in like 5 years, man. Am I ever gonna? Larry was talking. Dude, don't say Winsy sent. I said I haven't. Just shut up, Larry.
Yeah, no, we were having a hard time not saying it, but
that's all right. I haven't said it in a long, long time. Hey, when we get those scent pads in, Mark, I'll start doing some little packages on the shows and give them out, and we'll make sure people get a chance to use them. I'm excited to get them. Tell everybody thanks for everything up there, will you?
Hey, absolutely, we'll do. Yeah,
and Stan, let me know how your hunting season's going too, or if you guys need to hop on, we can get you back on. We'll get you back on for sure before Christmas, okay?
Sounds great. Yeah, I'd love to.
All right, man. Good luck this year.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, you too.
There he goes, Mark from Winsent and Fourth Arrow and Final Rest. Just good, fine folks right there. 515-326-1063. Call in. We're going to give away one of them tree thrashers. And I'm telling you, it's got that little clip you can hang right on your safety vest. So all you got to do is just one hand. Now, can I say it's going to work every time? Nothing's going to work every time. Come on, let's just be honest. But I'm just telling you what. You throw a grunt call out there. I don't think I brought my. Andrew came over, and I think I left my grunt tube, my Woodhaven Intimidator, in the other studio. But you throw your grunt out there, and you do that, you got a really good chance of that buck getting curious. And that's what you want. You want them to hear that. Because, man, deer, if they're turkey's scratching, you know, deer pay attention to noise. I mean, they just really, really do. Call Grumpy and see if he answers.
Larry?
Yeah. Yeah. Call Grumpy. That's my new name for him, Grumpy. He's not grumpy. Yeah. You don't have it on speed dial?
Not like you. No.
Yeah. Well, I got him on speed dial.
You have to have.
I got Larry Mack on speed dial. All right, hey, we're gonna have Paul on 8 o'clock, but we got the All Area Breeds Jeep Show next weekend up in Cambridge, Iowa. So we're gonna be talking with her. All right, now I'm really excited about this deer youth mount contest. We're gonna get the kids out there hunting here pretty quick. And if they get a deer, I don't care if it's a buck or a doe. If it's something that they want to make a memory on, just make sure you send me a picture of the young man or the young lady with the deer and show me the tag so I know it's from 2023. I want to keep it fair for everybody, and we'll put them in there. And I'll be honest with you, folks, if we get 50 kids to do it, I'd be shocked. So your odds of winning are going to be pretty good. So all you got to do is just email me. If you go to the outdoorcallradio.com, my website, my email's right there on the homepage. You can't miss it. So that's all you got to do. But I thought it was time to do something nice for the kids. So he was going to the farm today. He's probably already gone.
Yeah.
You know, Larry, he's going to be down there at the farm, styling and profiling, you know, doing his little thing.
Hey.
Did we get anybody to call? Lou, it's 515-326-1063. All you got to do is call the show and just tell Andrew you want the tree thrasher. It helps if I hold it upright.
1350.
1350.
Remember, the phone number ends in 1350.
Oh, 515.
2, I believe.
Yeah, 244-1350.
Yeah, you were giving out a different number.
What the hell? What number was I giving out?
I don't know, but someone's getting.
Oh, somebody's. It's 244-1350. I'm sorry.
Someone's getting a call.
Was I not saying that? Oh man, I'm getting Alzheimer's, man. Just all right. Hello. 244-1350. I'm sorry.
I hope whoever. I hope whoever gets woken up by that.
Yeah, somebody's going to be mad at me. I'm giving out the wrong phone. Did I really give out the wrong phone number?
Yeah. You did not end in 1350 there for a while.
Yeah, well, there you go. Hey, all my upland hunters are going to be happy. Pheasant numbers are up big time. They said this is the best pheasant hunting forecast since like 2015. So for all, if you like chasing birds, you're going to be happy this morning, huh? Youth pheasant season opens October 21st to the 22nd. Regular season opens up October 28th, and it's going to go through January 10th of 2024. Same thing for quail. Quail is through January 31st. Rabbit season is September 2nd through February 28th, and partridge season is October 14th through January 31st. So there you go. How about that? Donovan, are you still watching? Are you putting out stands? Brian, good morning, pal. Steve, what's going on? Steve, hi, mailman. Rick, the mailman Elliott. Good to see you guys. Thank you for watching. Always appreciate it. You were giving your call number. Was I really? Man, I am losing it, folks. We are watching. I'm calling you, Donovan. You better answer the phone. Hang on as soon as Andrew gets off. Morning, Scotty.
Yeah, right about the sculpture.
Oh, I know, hon. Thank you. Jenny says I was giving out my cell numbers. That's nice.
Till Monday.
Yeah. I am losing my freaking mind. Oh man. So we got the kids taken care of this year, which is fun. Let's see. Onyx has got some really cool stuff. If you missed the show with Onyx the other day, you need to go back in the archives and look that up. You're gonna. Thanks, Aaron. You're gonna be seeing some really cool stuff where you can go and do on-demand, get weather reports on your Onyx. If you can put it, you can upload your camera, your trail camera, to your Onyx app. And you'll be able to get, like, if you got a target buck, it's going to tell you if that target buck is daylighting or not. Is that not cool? I'm telling you what, there's some technology's getting crazy. It really, really is. All right, let's see.
You too.
All right. Hey, call Donovan real quick. See if he answers.
Okay.
Donovan. Yeah, let me take a break. We'll come back, and hopefully we'll have Donovan on the line. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
If you're into
Can't
the
believe I
outdoors,
gave the
whether
wrong
it's
number.
camping,
Who won?
hunting, or fishing, you want your
Dusty.
camping
All right,
sessions
Dusty.
easy and your stay as comfortable as possible. Camprite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as problem-free as possible since 1999. Camprite employees are outdoor enthusiasts that use and design each product to make sure your adventures are ones you'll want to remember.
Come on, ring-a-dingy.
Like the original
Ring-a-dingy. I was giving out my cell number.
This fully enclosed
Jenny said, "You idiot, you're giving out your cell number."
the added protection.
Ugh.
Camprite features
I'm telling you, not good. Not
Not
good.
They also specialize in sleeping bags, camping tables, cooking prep units,
Oh, sorry, I'm done.
and other fine quality outdoor products. With over 17 years of field testing all these
Yep.
outdoor gear products,
The year.
Camprite is the right choice.
Hey,
for your
Richard.
adventures, comfortable
Richard.
Check out all these Camprite products. at
Fat
your
man
local
with the
store
little boat.
at Camprite.
Richard's not fat. He's like super skinny. I'm fat. He's not. He's got a nice little boat, though.
You need some help?
I like Richard's boat.
Partners Design in Ankeny. Rob and Megan Fair have
Hey,
been
Donovan,
helping
this
folks
is Andrew Outdoor Call Radio.
2017.
Sorry, Aaron.
Partners Design specialize on refinishing
Good,
cabinets,
good.
mantles,
This is
bathroom vanities, or even
your
power washing
weekly
and staining the deck
ambush
out
call
back.
by
Nothing but the
Dan.
best materials on all jobs. For example,
you know
on
how
deck
that
projects,
goes.
they use
So,
Rymar
he's just
Extreme Weather Deck Stain.
I'm
It lasts a
wondering-
long time in our Iowa weather.
wondering
Rob and
if
Megan can
you're
also help you
wondering if
design
you
your
were
projects
available
with
for a
design
trip.
board, so your vision will always be in focus as your projects get completed. The great feature for those folks that like to do one
I can do
project at a
that.
time. So don't feel
And
overwhelmed
also
getting your home
make it
looking the
known
way
that
you
this
want it.
that
Just
he's
pick up the
got
phone
you
and
got to
call
start charging him for all these
507-382-7050. That's 507-382-7050.
You hear him? You hear him over there chirping with Donovan? It's over there chirping.
It has to be scheduled. His call has to be
I
scheduled.
give him a
2
raise,
days in advance, or
and I renew him, and he's over there chirping at me. See, that's gratitude in these kids these days. Yeah.
Our dogs are part of the
You know, you think he'd bring in donuts or like a biscuit sandwich or something once in a while? Yeah.
to protect your pet.
No
I will
worries.
be.
Call Chris
we got
at
about
Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Fultra
2
is the
minutes.
owner of the Pet Stop franchise in
And
the Des Moines
then-
area and has been keeping
Yeah,
pets
2 minutes
safe
out of
for
the break
over
if that
19
works.
years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet
And
from
then,
leaving your desired area
and then
outside,
we'll be
but
right
can
in,
also be
and
set
it'll
up
be
to
the
keep your
first
pet
thing we
out
get
of
to.
areas in your home. The Pet Stop system
Perfect,
is
thank you.
underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Pet Stop system to help your
Yeah.
dogs
Couple minutes,
enjoy
he
their
said.
playtime
Couple
and stay
minutes.
safe at the
Well,
same
he's got to
time.
put tree stands up.
For more information on how to
That's
protect
probably
your
what he's
budget,
He's
doing.
trying to get all. He's put over 100 tree stands out. He's nuts. In 105-degree weather.
petstop.com.
He's my hero.
Petstop Des Moines.
That Donovan's a go-getter, man.
And Raven approved.
They're one of America's favorite fish to go after.
I was going to tell you about Big Creek. Oh, hey, all my duck hunters, Chautauqua is not going to have ground blinds this season. I'll try and give you the whole story, but you might have to look for another area. They just don't have the water at Chautauqua. I know a lot of people's going to be upset about that.
So before you head to your favorite fishing hole, head on over to purecrappie.com. That's purecrappie.com. They will catch your fish.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating.
I love Wyckoff. They're good people.
To schedule a check.
They've been keeping my house comfortable for 20 years now. 20 years!
A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses.
They put a humidifier in my house with my AC and furnace system. During the winter, that's money, man. Your skin's not so dry. Jenny loves it. Her hair, it's just... She notices more than I do. I don't pay attention. Unless it affects my bow or my other outdoor stuff, it's really, I don't pay attention to it.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. It's the Triple H Express right here on 1350 ESPN. We're going to Kansas. Woo-hoo! Mr. Donovan Hewell's on the line. What you doing? Donovan?
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
We are having a cup of coffee and getting ready to put up a couple food stands. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're not watching the live stream while you're talking on the radio, are you?
Well, I discovered Dano.
Do what?
Are you there?
Yeah, turn your live stream off. Just listen to me on the phone.
It is off there, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, you know how you are. Hey, are you still coming to the Deer Classic next year?
I am coming to the Deer Classic. I'm going to be in a booth with you for the whole weekend. You got
Yes.
to deal with me.
Yeah, boy, you should see. I got Triple H Outfitters on my new backdrop.
Ooh, I can't wait to see that. You bet.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. Hey, I want to do something next year. How much would you sell me a late season hunt for?
Here we go, Dan. A late season what? Whitetail deer hunt?
Yeah, I want to do a late season deer hunt for. I want to do one more giveaway, and I want to know how much you're going to charge me for that.
Well, you know, if it's for you, it's going to be a lot of money.
Okay, well that's what I figured. Well, I'll need to work something out with you because I want to give away. When do we? We'll probably have to wait and see who we draw. But when is the application period for that start?
April. Kansas draw will be April. It's usually April 1st through the end of April. Not always clear at the end, but it's going to be that time frame, the month of April there. So.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. After turkey season next year, I want to start registering people to win a late season Kansas whitetail hunt for 2025.
Okay.
Okay? So we can kind of promote that at the Deer Classic. I don't want to do it next year because we're doing that Pennsylvania turkey hunt, which you can go if you don't have hunters, you can go with us if you want.
Yeah, I doubt that'll happen, but you never know. I might have a break where I could get away.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I was thinking about that last night. I woke up at 3:30 and I said, Donovan, honestly, we all like hunting in the rut. We all can't be Scotty and get to hunt during the choice times of the year. I know how that works, but he gets all the preferential treatment, him and Larry. But did he hear that?
No, he's actually down talking to Dad this morning. Dad's already out here.
Okay.
We've got a beautiful morning here in Kansas this morning. It's really cooled down, and Monday's only supposed to be a high here of 67 degrees, so we got a good cold front coming in.
I just hope you guys get some rain.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to tomorrow and Monday's supposed to get rain, and Sagey's actually here doing a youth hunt with Scott. So they got a pretty big deer they're kind of targeting, so hopefully maybe tonight or tomorrow night it might just roll in there with this front coming in, this cool front.
Well, I hope she gets him. Tell her I said good luck. But I don't know about how you feel, but to me that late season hunt's always a great hunt. It's one of my favorite hunts out there.
Well, it can be a really, really good hunt if you got the cold weather. Like last year, we had 8 people in camp. We went 7 for 8. Scott is the only one, Scotty that we're talking about. He's the only one that didn't get one, but he was targeting a really, really big deer, and a deer daylighted once, and of course he wasn't in the blind when it daylighted. But yeah, that can be a good time. It's all weather related that time of year. If you get the cold weather, that definitely puts them on the food source.
Well, I know I've shot over 4 of them over 150 late season out there with you.
Yeah, no, I really like that late season hunt. That's a good hunt.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. You don't have to. You can't go out and hunt in the early mornings. You get out there mid morning or right at noon or whatever, and you sit till dark. It's a nice, relaxing hunt that you've got a chance of killing a monster.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, it's a good hunt. I enjoy it. So.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Yeah, I did. Hey, you know what? I love you so much. I'm even going to bring you an extra pair of Norlander socks.
I've been wanting a pair of those for Christmas.
I got you. I got you a couple pair. I'll bring them when I come hunting. I'll bring you a couple pairs.
Oh, you're a good man, Dan.
Hey, I didn't ask you the other day. How's your boots holding up? You like them?
Yeah, I do. I really do. Yeah. So
if I decide to go elk hunting here this weekend and head west, I'm actually going to put them to the test up in the mountains.
You got? I sent Donovan some Itasca hunting boots, and they're nice boots. I mean, I like them. They're comfortable.
Yeah, I can't wait to give them a try. You bet.
Are you going out there with Paul in Colorado?
I'm thinking about it. I got a few things yet left on my plate here to get done this week, but it's looking pretty promising. Like I'll be able to maybe head that way. So.
All right. Well, if you get an elk, save me a couple steaks, will you?
Oh, I definitely will do that.
All right.
We'll just have them when you come down here.
Yeah. Well, Jenny wants some. We're almost out of my. We've almost ate all the way through our elk already.
It's hard not to, Dan. Elk's good eating, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'll always be grateful, buddy. That hunt will be with me as long as my brain works. That was extra. The only thing would have been better if you and Larry would have been there with me.
Yep. I'd love to have been there. You know that.
Well, you had to get back and take care of your muzzleloader hunters. Are you getting a lot of muzzleloader hunters this year?
I actually did away with that hunt. The guys that did that last year from Michigan wanted to try an archery hunt, so I did away with the muzzleloader hunt, and I implemented a early October archery hunt.
That's how you're able to get away to go elk hunting then.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it now. I get it. All right. Well, listen, that's awesome. I'm going to let you go because I know you want to get those stands up. Tell Hilly and everybody, Connie and everybody hi for me.
I'll do it,
Hey,
man.
Hey, don't forget to tell Scott and Sage I said good luck today.
I will do that, Dan. You have a good day, buddy.
All right, let me know if you need something.
All right, see ya.
Bye, buddy. There he goes, my buddy Donovan and Triple H. There you go. We're gonna give away a late season hunt to Kansas next year. Woo! That is awesome. That's a big hunt there. We gotta go. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Morning, Jake. How you doing, buddy? Jake from State Farm.
Let me ask you a question. Do you like to go fishing, or have you ever been back trolling? Back trolling is still one of the best methods of boat control while rigging for walleyes and other fish. Wave Whackers has been the choice for anglers on all sorts of boats to help keep wakes and water spray off of them.
Did you hear that, Wave Whackers? I'm actually going to give away a pair of Wave Whackers for somebody's boat.
Wave Whackers are custom made in Minnesota.
We'll do that first of the year. How about that? You'll be all ready to go for walleye season next spring. Woo! I love my Wave Whackers. They're good. They're nice, actually. It keeps the water out of the boat.
So when you hit the water next time, don't let the water hit you back. Let Wave Whackers.
Did you hear that? Don't let the water hit you back.
Check them out at wavewhackers.com.
That's so clever. Sometimes I can't stand myself.
You're gonna love your Wave Whackers.
Literally, I hate me.
They're gonna help keep you dry.
Man, that's awesome.
Be more successful.
I got that big turkey hunt to Pennsylvania to give away. One of you are going to win that, and then
The app
deer hunt
trusted by
again.
over 6 million users.
I'm going to have to make that up to Donovan somehow. I'm going to owe him for that one.
Aerial imagery options like leaf off,
That's a
recent
big
imagery
deal.
updated every 2 weeks with historic look back and imagery on demand. On top
I'm
of
going to have
that,
to give him my
OnX
bow.
is reinventing the trail camera market by syncing your hunt app with
I usually give him one of my bows over here.
manufacturers and helping to organize and analyze your photos. You can also now view your maps in Dash.
What's up, Dennis? Dennis is ready, he says. I'm ready too, buddy.
OnX has for this hunting season. Try OnX Hunt free for 7 days or go to onxmaps.com/hunt and use code X for 20% off your new OnX Hunt membership. Try OnX Hunt
I ain't
free
heard
for
from
7
Nathan.
days or go to
Probably sleeping.
onxmaps.com/hunt and use code X
Did he
for
get married
20%
yet?
off your new OnX Hunt membership.
has gotten married, yes.
Did he get married?
Hey guys, Outdoors Dan here. Do you have a message that you need help getting out, or do
Did you go approve that trade? Did you vote on that trade?
you have a chat?
You have to
You ever thought about letting your vehicle do
Yeah.
the promotion?
Go on the leak page and recent activity and vote on it.
Let's talk a little bit about.
Yeah, I want to see you do it that way. I know it's not you.
I'm not the one.
Yeah,
The one that
Yeah, I never. It just dawned in my head you might be the one vetoing all my trades. Yeah, I see how this is working.
Were going to be, and they went to work designing a wrap that just pops off my CR7. Now, wherever I go, folks will be talking about the Outdoor Golf Radio Network.
Are you still heard? Are you heard of here? Are you heard of people getting doves? Yes, Brant. People are getting doves. You got to be close to water, though,
I
man.
just did it, and there's already one person who has vetoed it.
Oh, I told you.
or go online to
Really?
I think it's an automatic.
Start
No.
planning your campaign.
It has to be.
today.
Who else is up right now?
Are you getting ready for hunting season?
No, it's not
Well, you've
automatic.
done your homework, and now the time is getting close.
Because
One thing
I
after
just,
you've harvested
you and
that
I
zero
voted.
wild
Yeah.
game, where are
Right
you
here,
gonna
right
take
now.
it?
We voted yes.
Well, I have an answer.
Someone already
The
voted.
Milo
though.
Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been
And it just
processing
happened
wild
this
game
morning.
and general
Yeah.
locker animals for over 15 years.
I'm telling you, I think I know who it is.
Are the owners, and they take
What's up,
great pride
Larry?
in the fact
Good
that they
morning.
make everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer.
Anywhere around grain, Brant, or water, they're doing okay on doves.
If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice
already voted.
combinations.
Did
They
you?
do a ton of deer each
voted
year in
yes.
the Milo Locker,
Well, that's
and
fine.
they do each
I believe
order
it.
like it was their own. So if you
Yeah.
get lucky this year
Yeah,
and
2
need a
votes
good
to a
locker,
whole, 1
try
to
the
veto.
Milo Locker. Check them out today, or just give them a call at
Swear, I think it's like by default.
642-6231.
Check settings.
And you're
No,
on your way to some
I think I
great
know who it is.
Tacticam has launched the
You
best-in-class
little buddy.
cellular trail camera, the #1 selling action
Can't
camera
be
in
up
the
already,
industry.
is it?
The new Reveal by Tacticam will change the way you scout forever. Not only is it one of the easiest to set up, but the most affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you
I mean, that's a
educate
very
your
fair
game
trade.
and leave your scent when checking cameras in the field.
Well, I did.
It was
With Reveal,
80-81.
those issues are gone.
I mean, how
You can
you can't
receive
get any
pictures in
closer
almost
than that.
real time, right to your app,
Like,
without
why would
going
I
into the
go
field.
against
The Reveal offers half-second trigger speeds. It takes
They are awesome with jalapeno bacon poppers.
LTE wireless modules. Verizon and AT&T plans available. 24-inch LCD screen, adjustable night illumination, and data plans starting as low as $5 a month. The Reveal's world-class app allows you to set up your camera, add cameras, view and organize pictures, and much more. Again, plans starting as low as $5 a month. The new Reveal by Tacticam saves time, gas, and most importantly, helps you stop educating your game. RevealCellCam.com for more info.
Do you love hearing that
boy,
old Tom
okay.
sound off when you're in the field? Well, then you need
Good
to
morning,
check out
Chris.
Live Action Decoys. Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan.
Yes, I did, Aaron.
Live Action Decoys are one of the most realistic decoy systems.
Yeah.
I'm going to be talking about that here in a little bit. They got a bunch of new product out for snack sticks, and I posted that on Facebook. Snack sticks and
It
sausages.
allows you to raise your decoy's tail fan up and down, move it side to side, and even walk that tom up and back while it's on the platform. The Live Action Decoys are so amazingly lifelike, though. They're going to fool even the weirdest little boss tom.
They got Philly cheesesteak, cranberry wild rice summer sausage, honey sriracha,
For more information about
and
a Live
pizza
Action
burger
Decoy, please
patties.
check them out
That's
on
their
Facebook.
new deer
Call
stuff
them
this year.
at 815-674-1666.
That cranberry rice is supposed to be really good.
For me, Outdoors Dan, they're going to help you be more successful in the field this year.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to 1350 ESPN. It's the Outdoor Call Radio. Big Creek Wildlife Area is a hidden in plain sight, they said, often overlooked for its similarly named state park and mistaken for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers' sprawling Sailorville Wildlife Area. Big Creek Wildlife Area is roughly 3,100 acres. 3,100 acres. One-stop outdoor shop just 10 minutes from Ankeny. It features remnant reconstructed prairie, mature hardwood forests, small sediment basins for remote hike-in fishing, huge blocks of contiguous forest with no roads or lanes to break it up. It has an 815-acre lake that is part of one of the busiest parks in the lakes in Iowa. Everybody thinks of it as a state park, but the majority of the area is part of the wildlife area, including the lake. Said, who said that? Josh Ganson, wildlife biologist with the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. Although the part of this most populated county in Iowa, a network of gravel roads in and around Big Creek Wildlife Area give the feeling of being far away from urban life. How about that? Sediment, you can hike into the sediment ponds, fish for bluegills or bass. You can enjoy rolling prairies and mature timber. I actually like taking Raven out there and going shed hunting. That's always a lot of fun out there. You can go out there and do a bunch of stuff. I do see pheasants running around there once in a while too. And they got some nice deer in there as well. Let's see. The upper end of Big Creek Lake offers duck and goose hunting. There are a handful of managed specificality to provide specificality, Andrew. specifically to provide dove hunting, including a 10-acre sunflower field. There you go, Brant. You go dove hunting up there at Big Creek. Other fields have rye or winter wheat that will be mowed to scatter the seeds, then burned to remove the cover. Doves prefer bare ground. State Park is a wildlife refuge where hunting is not permitted, but there's always top-notch fishing at Big Creek, but that's another story. How about that? Let's see. All right, Chautauqua. It is with a heavy heart that I am compelled to inform you that we will not be offering blind rentals this waterfowl season. The ongoing drought, now in year 4, has created unsurmountable challenges pumping and maintaining huntable water. We have been soldiering on with preparation since early August, hoping for a miracle. Unfortunately, the West Pump is barely able to keep the Tech Marsh full, let alone provide water for blinds 2, 3, and 4. In addition, they received a letter from the Iowa DNR Water Resources Division this week requiring a shutdown of the east well pump due to low conditions in the South Skunk River at Oskaloosa. So anyway, Doug wanted to tell everybody he was sorry, but there's nothing they can do about it. Here's hoping for wetter days and abundant harvests in the years ahead. So no Chautauqua this year. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. So what else is going on?
You know, we're making good time. If that
Yeah,
makes
Iowa
sense.
All Breeds Jeep shows next week, 4x4
go.
event in Cambridge, Iowa.
Love that.
That's what's going on.
Let's go ahead and talk about that next hour.
I am. I've got tickets. If you want to go take your family to the event, all you got to do is call Andrew. I've got tickets here. I got enough for I got four pairs of tickets here. If you want to take your family out there, just call Andrew. Don't have to answer any trivia questions. 244-1350. See, I said the right number this time. 244-1350. And there you go.
Even if they call that other number, they're calling.
Yeah, somebody's not happy because Jenny said I gave myself. Did you see all the new products from Milo? Yes, I did. I just said that. Good morning from the treetops of New Jersey. Good morning, Chris. Good luck hunting. I wonder how many counties are sold out of doe tags. I don't know, Dennis. I'll find that out for you next week. How's that? Or I'll see if I can get that for Wednesday on Buck Talk. All right. How many counties are sold out of deer doe tags? Writing myself a note. Sold out of doe tags. Doe tags. Doe tags. All right, there we go. 244-1350 if you want to go to the All Jeep show. That's a fun event. They got a lot of activities for kids. They got vendors there, 4x4s. They got like a little RC thing. They've got an obstacle course you can run your truck or Jeep through, or your 4x4. But Paul will tell you about all that. So we'll go. Yeah, Lou, I got 4 or 5. Yeah, if you call in, Lou, you'll get them. So there you go. Oh, Lou, man. Lou's on it this morning. He is on it.
Good for him.
Yeah. Just off Madra Drive is the Olfson Shooting Range, offering rifle, handgun, trap, and skeet, and hunter safety classes. How about that? That's nice. Yeah, that's good. All right, I got Paula from the Jeep show coming up. I've got a fishing report to talk about, so we got another hour of outdoor power to throw at you before we get out of here today. Hey, Buck Talk Radio, I want to thank everybody that listened again on Wednesday. Thanks to Woodhaven Custom Calls, Deer Flex Products, Game Hide, Sportsman's Warehouse, Fourth Era Camera Arms, Windscent, Pure Whitetail, Diamond D Custom Chest Holsters, Diamond D Outdoors, and everybody, Game Hide, everybody that's helped us do the show. We appreciate that. Really, really good show on Wednesdays. All right, we'll be right back with Paula Brown from the Iowa Jeep Show on 1350 ESPN.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is
Morning, John.
affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. You were hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick.
I'm getting photos. What do you want to bet it's a cow again?
Around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor
It's a cow.
may not test you.
Look at that cow on my deer lick. You see that cow reaching up there to smell it? The middle one, right there. Look at that. He's on my preorbital. Get off my preorbital, you cow! Get off my rope.
Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. A limited
cows, man.
for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is
Morning, Larry. Good to see you, buddy.
Can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects. And is
Boy, the does are on the move this morning. Got a lot of does coming through.
Visit GameHide.com.
And where there's does, there's bucks. Eventually, they will meet. They will find each other. They will get together.
You find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types.
Shoot him. I have plenty of. Yeah, I don't think the farmer would be happy with that, Rick.
JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget.
Don't think the farmer would be happy with me.
Those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full.
Tell you, with the price of groceries, though, woo.
All your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Outdoor Radio. How's it going?
KRNT Des Moines.
Appreciate yet another week
FM
hopping on the show here with us.
ESPN, Des Moines sports leader.
And that was good!
The Des Moines Radio Group station.
Good. We've had at least some time to prepare.
That's tasty.
Which is huge.
Yeah. Ain't worth going to jail over.
It's about a minute, and we'll be right in there with you.
Yeah, if I start getting that bad, guys, where I misconstrued a deer to a cow, probably need to make me quit hunting.
You're listening.
I wish I was elk hunting this year. I miss elk hunting.
1350 ESPN.
Hear them old old cow calls.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and go.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. This hour is brought to you by our fine folks over at Elite Archery. Have you taken the shootability challenge yet? If you haven't, I encourage you to do so. I was out shooting my Omnia last night, and I said, I'm just not happy with that group. I went downstairs, I took my arrow out, and I got my leveling tool, and I went and I changed my center shot just a hair, and I shot through paper. I had just a little bit of a left hair. I took that set technology. I turned 1/4 turn on the top riser, 1/4 turn on the bottom riser, and next shot, perfect bullet hole. I went outside 20 yards. I was snacking knocks together. I love that system. I mean, it's so easy to tune. This is going to be the first year that I get to take my niece out. There you go, Aaron. Good job. So, hey, get out there. Morning, Roger, in New York. Roger Wild, man. Roger Wild. But, no, I was just saying hi to Roger. So, anyway, go out there and take the shootability challenge. The Omnia, the Era, if you want a carbon bow, the Era is the way to go. That terrain is a really good price point bow. If you're on a budget, I would not be afraid to take that terrain anywhere. All great bows. Go check them out, and you'll see what all the fuss is about. I love my Elite.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Absolutely. Dennis, go outdoors, touch this. There you go. Thanks, Dean. Dean says if you want to see what the doe permits quotas look like, just go to your Go Outdoors Iowa and touch the scope icon, pick real-time quota, pick number 5. There you go. All right, let's go to the phones. Let's go to the phones and say hi to Paula. Hi, Paula. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Are you ready for next week?
Oh, we're getting there. We're all pumped, and this week will be a pretty crazy week for us as we're planning for the Iowa Jeep Show and opening day next Saturday.
You know, I was thinking about you guys the other day. You know, normally, the last 2 years you guys got rain during the thing?
Yes, last year it was a torrential downpour.
Yeah, it's like we need the rain bad, but I was kind of hoping we get it early Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you guys don't get it next weekend.
I think there's a slight chance of some showers, which would be okay to get some of the dust down. But other than that, it looks like it's going to be beautiful, upper 70s, I think high of maybe 80, and sunshiny. So it's going to be a perfect weekend to be out there playing.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Rick. Rick, I have no idea what that means. Rick said he had to remove his comment. I didn't think, what was wrong with your comment? Oh. So, hey, how many years you guys been doing this now?
I believe this is year 12.
Gosh, man, that's can you believe that already?
No, it's gone so fast, it's hard to believe.
Now, what?
Get our first one, you know?
Oh, I know. I mean, you guys, it's always been a good time out there. You guys need to get Nitzel out there again making biscuits. That was a lot of fun when he was doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
So now, what kind of obstacle courses do you have this year?
We have anywhere from just entry level, learning how to do obstacles, to we have some extreme obstacles. So we have going up over big rocks to the cement barricades. I don't know, just all kinds of fun stuff. So the track will be ready. I think I'm not sure if we'll have a mud pit this year or not, depending on
the weather.
What it looks like, but yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dry out there. So if you got a Jeep, a military vehicle, Bronco, Scout, K5, Land Rover, Unimogs. What's a Unimog? I don't even know what a Unimog is.
I believe a Unimog is a military type vehicle.
Okay, I had no idea what that was.
I can visualize it, but I can't explain what it is.
No, that's all right. If you got any of those, you can bring those out and run the obstacle courses and just have fun, right?
Yep, definitely. It's a good time for everybody.
Yeah, and you got a lot of vendors out there for people to check. And if you like mechanical stuff and if you like off road and stuff, it's really a nice event for everybody.
Yeah, so we'll have lots of vendors. We have a couple food trucks there. We'll have some barbecues, some Mexican, kids activities. The car show, we call it a Jeep show, but it's like a car show for Saturday morning until noon, and then we open the obstacle course at noon till 5, and then all day on Sunday is the obstacle course as well.
Well, there you go.
We also have some demonstrations that we'll be doing this year on how to winch a vehicle, how to, if you have a rollover, how to get it safely turned over. So we'll have those going on Saturday and Sunday too.
Are you doing that with your Jeep?
No.
Yeah, there's no way I would do that with my truck.
No, I'm not doing it with mine.
Are you having the teeter-totter thing?
Yeah, the teeter-totter will be there.
Yeah.
Then we'll also have the RTI ramp where you can test your articulation to see how steep you can go with your wheels and have one wheel off the ground and still feel stable, and it's just to see how far you can go.
Yeah, there you go. Darren Eilander, American Family Insurance, will be out there, folks, if you need him.
Okay, good.
I can see Darren. I can see Elvis out there. Hey, I can give you a quote right now. You'll be covered as soon as we get done talking.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure off-roading if you damage your vehicle if it's covered. But
yeah.
I'm not an insurance agent, so what you don't tell them doesn't affect me.
Yeah, that's all right. Darren will handle it. That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of food you guys got this year?
We'll have a Mexican food truck. They were there last year. They're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also will have barbecue.
Ooh, barbecue. Everybody likes barbecue.
Like brisket and pork, pulled pork, and all kinds. Barbecue's always good.
Andrew said that's always good to go.
It is. Yep.
Never a bad one.
Yeah, I like that. That's awesome.
And just want to make sure everyone knows that if they come on Saturday, they get to come back on Sunday as well. It's just one entry fee for the entire weekend.
Yeah.
So they don't have to pay twice to come.
Well, that's exciting.
It is.
Are you going to have the drones and all that other fun stuff out there?
Yep, there should be some drones. There'll be photographers out there taking pictures as you're going through the obstacles so people can look for them, get a picture of their vehicle doing the extreme things.
Yeah, well, that's exciting. That's exciting. How about the military folks? Are they going to be out there doing the stuff?
Yes, they'll be doing their walk-arounds and monitoring the place.
Okay.
So it's fun to see all their old military.
How many people came?
uniforms.
How many people did you get out there last year, Paula?
We had a little over 1,000 people last year.
Well, and you got people coming from all over the country too, right?
Yeah, we have all different states we have coming. So sometimes people just see our flyers off the interstate and come in. One year we had someone from Alaska that actually stopped by because they saw our flyer at one of the local gas stations and thought, well, we're in the area, let's go check it out. So they came out and visited for a while. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Well,
We've got all kinds of door prizes and things lined up as well. So we'll have prizes both Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, and I know you got a couple tent cots you're giving away. Those, whoever wins those, are going to be extremely happy.
Yeah, I think we have 3.
Yeah, 3 of them to give away. Wow.
We got 3 of those. We have some big prizes, high-lift jacks, to a couple winches that go on the front of the vehicles, to floor jacks, to a toolbox, to car wash kits. So if you get muddy and dirty out there, you can win a car wash kit and go home and wash your vehicle.
Well, that's exciting. Yeah, you guys always have good vendors and stuff, and yeah, the kids area is always fun. Are they doing the painting and stuff on the vehicles for the kids?
I'm not sure if we have a vehicle lined up for this year, but we have a big sand pile that the kids come and they just love playing in it.
Yeah, well, just have Larry. Let's have Larry donate his truck. He's always good
There
about
you
it.
go.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, well, tell everybody where it's at.
It's at Cambridge, Iowa. At the Cambridge Off-Road Park, both Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 5.
Yep, you can't miss it. Just follow the Jeeps. Yep. And then you guys, rain, snow, or shine, you'll be out there.
I hope we don't have snow next weekend, but if it does, we're ready for that too.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some like 50, 55 degree weather.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. In the mornings, I think it'll be probably in the 50 to 60 range, and then it'll start warming up to, I think 78 was supposed to be the high. So.
Yeah, next week's supposed to be really nice.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I always thank you guys. You guys are always great about charity stuff. You guys help me out with the Beast Feast and stuff all the time, and you guys are a great group. If someone's got a Jeep and they want to know how to, do like alterations or, kind of customize the Jeep, the Iowa Jeep Club is a great tool. You guys have meetings together where people can get together and you guys actually help people do Jeep projects and stuff.
We do. So our Iowa Jeep Club meets the first Thursday night of each month. We just changed locations, so starting next month, we'll be meeting at Jethro's in Ames at 7 p.m. on the first Thursday night, so we're excited about that. But we also, as a club, we get together and we call them talking tunes, to where if someone has things they need help with on their vehicles, we all get together and pitch in and help get the work done on them for them.
Yeah, you guys do some great stuff, and you do a lot of charity stuff throughout the year too, which is nice.
Yep, we do, and we do a lot of parades. We do a lot of shows. People need us to come and be a draw for their events, and we show up and help with that as well.
Hey, how'd the Cubs thing turn out for you guys? Did you have fun?
We had fun. It was so hot, but it was good.
Yeah, we had a lot of people came in, stayed like an hour, and then left. They couldn't. It was too hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were in the shade, but boy, it still was pretty warm.
Yeah, it was hot. Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a good time.
Yep. All right, Paula. Good. You guys have a great turnout next week. Thank you for everything. Always enjoy working with you guys. And if you need something, let me know.
Great. Thank you very much, Dan.
All right, and good luck. Tell the kids good luck deer hunting this year.
We will. We're on our way down now to do some trail cleanup. So.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Getting ready.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All righty.
There she goes, Paula Brown, Iowa Jeep Club. Next week, big Jeep event. Nice people. Nice people. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Always nice.
Yeah.
Puts up with you for several weeks in a row now.
Well, I think I've been working with them for 12 years since they've been doing it.
Yeah, you've been doing great.
Yeah, they're just nice people. All right, I got fishing reports to give you, courtesy of the fine folks at Ray's Marine in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, and Wave Whackers. How about that? And Wave Whackers. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up. So anyway, black crappie bite over at Viking Lake is good. Bluegills are good. Catfish are fair. Largemouth bass fair. Eyes are slow. Brushy Creek, crappie bite is fair. Bluegills are fair. Largemouth bass are fair. Walleye are slow. Yellow perch are fair. North Twin Lake, water levels about 2 feet below the crest. Channel catfish bite is fair. Storm Lake. Remember, all walleye between 19 and 25 inches need to be immediately released unharmed at Storm Lake. Catfish bite is fair. Eyes are fair. Dredge cuts with crankbaits and crawler harnesses are producing the best walleye bite up on Storm Lake. Yellow bass are fair. Most of the fish are about 5 to 7 inches. Yellow perch are slow. Swan Lake gills are fair. Fish around about 7 inches. Crawler under a bobber or fishing near edge of vegetation and structure 2 to 4 feet of water. East Ogoboji Lake, water temperatures in the upper 70s. Black crappie bite is fair. Gills are fair. Walleye are fair. Yellow perch are fair. Spirit Lake, water temperature is around the mid 70s. Bullhead bite is good. Crappie are fair. Gills are good. Walleye are fair. Leeches and minnows are working the best. Anglers have success with slip bobbers off the points, pulling spinners over vegetation. Yellow perch is fine. That's how I lost my rod and reel up in Minnesota. We were drifting in the weeds. And when the game warden came up and pulled up and said, "Hey, can I see your licenses?" I put my pole down, just turned over and grabbed my fishing permit. I said, "There you go, officer." And then I heard bloop. I looked over, my rod's going right in the water. And I don't know. And I caught some nice walleye, so I don't know if a walleye hit it and pulled it over, or a northern, or if I just hit a weed patch. But brand new rod and reel. Bloop, bloop. Wah, wah. Still upset about that. Still very upset about that.
As you should be.
Yeah. All right, let me take a break. We'll come back, finish the fishing reports, and we'll have some other fine things to talk about here on the Outdoor Call Radio.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're out of beer.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting...
What's everybody doing today?
Field and Sports has leagues and...
Going fishing? You going dove hunting? You going squirrel hunting? What are you doing?
That'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports.
Gonna go shoot? You gonna go fish? You gonna go? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Huh? I know you're not cutting grass. Well, I haven't. Grass has been like dead.
Let's talk about a story. An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to
That's
come
nice.
true.
Buy a lawnmower and
It's the story of
grass
Revelton
won't grow.
Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskey.
I'll be honest with you. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings if we don't cut grass anymore this year.
It's amazing hearing the
We're not gonna get that lucky though.
of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and
Oh,
satisfies.
I am. I'm ready for hoodie weather, aren't you? I'm ready for some hoodie time.
Mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday
What?
in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street.
Yeah,
right off
Revelton. Everybody needs to go down there and check that rye whiskey out. That rye whiskey's awesome.
Got to do that.
Oh, Hank ain't been on this morning. Where's Hank been?
Go on, Hank.
Distillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
If you're an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go. Not all bows are made the same. And that's especially true when it comes to gearhead. Gearhead bows are made in the USA and feature models that are compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well, whether you're in the tree stand or the ground blind. If you're a saddle hunter, Gearhead is definitely a bow you need to check out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there. Gearhead shoots for 100% customer satisfaction every day. They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet, deadly accurate, and affordable. So when you're looking for your next hunting partner, head over to your nearest dealer like Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Iowa, or go online to www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt with Gearhead. Shop online at gearheadarchery.com or locally at Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
We all want the
I'm hoping
deadliest
that
broadheads out
Higby
there.
or
Have you tried a Slick Trick? Slick Trick's are one of the most
Rams,
accurate and
that tight
deadliest
end I got,
broadheads on
that's-
the market. Slick Trick just
I hope
added to
he
their
can
arsenal
figure.
with a
I
new
hope he can be a
torch
little bit
Slick
more
Trick. This mechanical head is
less
a clear
injury
game changer. The Raptor Trick,
driven. I
Viper
know
Trick,
last year
and
he was
Magnum heads are
injured
still available, as well as the
every so
standard
often,
Slick
and
Trick that just won another
gosh,
award
that
for
really
best
sucked.
broadhead.
He's a good
They
tight
all
end,
offer
and
bone-crushing
if Stafford's in trouble,
penetration
he'll always
with
throw to him.
superior
So.
cutting diameter.
Who you want?
They
That
feature
Laporta?
steel ferruled
no,
Alcatraz
the
blade
tight
Oh,
end.
Higby. Higby's supposed to have a good week.
I'm hoping so. I need him.
Your game. Bow hunters need gear they can depend on 100% of the time.
Of course,
You wait all season for that shot. Don't trust
the
it to
Kansas
a
City
head that
kicker
may not
didn't do
deliver
too
a short
bad.
recovery. For more
I
info,
would have
go
liked to have
online
had
to
10 plus points from him, but
www.slicktrick.net. This
I
year,
got
trick 'em
something.
with Slick Trick broadheads and tag your game.
Veins
lifted
are
me up
very
in
important to your arrow
projections.
flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there. This contributes to a dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. Flex Fletch vanes also have the capability of reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets or game. This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vane for you. To see these great vanes and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your
10
arrow when you
seconds,
fletch,
and we will
go to
be
your
in.
local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old US of A. Spirit Lake, they're catching bullheads, crappie, gills, and walleye and perch. West Okoboji, crappie bite is fair, gills are good, walleye are fair. Hawthorne Lake, crappie bite is fair, try small jigs, tip of the minnow, channel catfish bite is fair, bass are fair. Lake Minami, Miami, 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 Ma. Mommy, mama.
Mommy, mama.
Me, 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 me.
Me, me, me.
M-I-A-M-I. How do you say that? Me, me, me.
Mamima.
Mamima. Mimo.
Lake Mamima.
Lake Mimo. Black crappie bite is fair. Channel catfish bite is fair. Largemouth bass is good. Gills are fair. Lake Samagama. Sugumi. Sagama. Black crappie bite is fair. Gills are fair. Largemouth bass are good. Lake Wapala. Wapello.
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 I like Wapello.
Wapello. Wapello.
Like was your pillow?
Well, it's Wapello.
Like Jello.
Yeah, like I like that, Bubba. It's Wapello. I got to go cut the grass now. What up? Black crappie bite is Slayer. Slayer. That means slow. Black crappie bite is slow. Shut up. Bluegill are fair. Channel catfish are fair. Largemouth bass are good. Rathman, black crappie bite is slow. Channel catfish bite is fair. Walleye are fair. Wipers are fair. Fair. Fair's over. We need good. Fair needs to be over. We need the good. We need something good.
It'll be really good.
Red Hawk, bluegills are fair, channel catfish are fair, largemouth bass are fair. Fair again. It's fair season. Viking Lake, black crappie bite is slow. Bluegills are slow, channel catfish bite, no report. Well, how dare they? Willow Lake, black crappie bite is fair, largemouth bass are fair, gills are fair. Green Valley Lake, largemouth are slow. They're catching bass up to 20 inches, though, with plastics. Little River Watershed Lake, the dock is in on the main boat ramp. Largemouth bass is slow. 3 mile, the gills are slow. 12 mile, largemouth bass are slow. That's it. Another fine fishing report brought to you by the fine folks at Wave Whackers. Ray's Marine up in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. That's where you can get your nice new Lund or whatever boat you're looking for.
Whatever suits your fancy.
Whatever. And Sportsman's Warehouse. There you go. There you go. All right. Bear season up in Minnesota was very, very hard. Super hot temperatures. They were struggling like we were. And I'm just telling you right now, it was warm. I think they got 5 or 6 bear, and they had 20-something hunters. So, I mean, that's...
Bada bing, bada boom, you're out of bear.
That's hunting. I tell you, when it's hot, the bears don't move until dark. I mean, they're nocturnal pretty much anyway. And there was a lot of berries and acorns. So if you mix that in with the hot weather, your chances of getting a bear are very slight. You know, you need a little cooler weather, and you need the berries and the acorns to be gone, and the bear hunting is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's no stranger. That's my friend the Ranger. Hey, boo-boo.
Well, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo. Hey, that's a mighty fine thing to pick this thing here, Mr. Ranger Smith.
Just grab a picnic basket. You can do that, too.
Yeah. Them bears, man. I'm out of bear. I have no bear.
Oh, welcome to the club. I've had no bear for a year.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. I ain't got much elk left, too.
Man, stuff's good.
Did I ask Donovan to send me some elk if he gets one? I did, didn't I?
I think so.
I think I did, yeah. I'm telling you, man, that elk meat. I still want to get a moose, but I don't know. And then Mark got back from Alaska. He didn't get a caribou. One or two of the guys did, but I don't know if I've ever had caribou. I'm sure it's good.
I've had their coffee.
No, it's not the same thing.
That's funny.
No, that wasn't.
That was funny right there.
That was not funny. Yeah, I told him I renewed and gave him a raise. We're gonna rescind that. Yeah.
It's called show improvisation.
Yeah. Show improvisation.
Improvisation.
All right, so here's what we got going on. Write this on your to-do list. If you take the kids out hunting, and if you get a deer and you want to get in for a free shoulder mount, you need to send me a picture of the young lad or lass with a copy of the tag so it says 2023, so I know it's from this year, okay? Just email me that. You don't have to email me anything other than that, and if I draw your name, we'll get into the other stuff afterwards. But we're going to give away a brand spanking new free shoulder mount courtesy of Jones Brothers Taxidermy for one of the Utes this year. Did you say Utes? Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Youth. One of the youth. Yeah. So, but we want to do something for the kids this year. So there you go. All right, I'm excited. You excited, kids? I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, and then I got to start giving away some of my Tasca boots here in the next week or two. I'm going to draw a winner. If you are listening, or well, not to this show, but what do? You play the show on the app on the next Saturday, right?
Yes, every Saturday.
So if you miss the show, if you listen on the app the following Saturday, you can hear the show. Andrew's good about that. So I'm going to draw a winner Monday or Tuesday for if you listen Monday through Friday on the Outdoor Call Radio app, and send me a screenshot of what you're listening to. So all you got to do is go to your phone, open up the app, like right here. I'm opening up the app. Buck Talk Radio is on. Is Buck Talk? You're playing Buck Talk Radio on there? So I got Buck Talk Radio. You just hit those side buttons and you take a little screenshot and then email me that. See the little screenshot there in the corner? You hit that. And then you can hit done. I'm going to get rid of it now because I'm not eligible.
Usually if you hit the power button and the down volume
is that what it is?
That's for Android users, for us too. I don't know about Apple.
How do you like the new app? You like the new app?
I love it because the fact that you get to go back and, you know, it's really easy
Catch
to go
up
back
on past shows.
and catch up, you know?
Yeah.
Not every week are you able to catch it. And I like to go back and, like, who did we have on there? And just kind of, even just us.
I think it's easier to use, too.
It is so much more user-friendly right now.
So we like the new app. So that just download that free. It's the Outdoor Call Radio app, either on your iTunes App Store or your Google Play App Store.
Make sure it's the Outdoor Call Radio app.
Yeah,
the whole thing. That is how, especially in the Android.
Yeah,
that is how it is labeled.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, we got the kids deer contest, the mount. I'm gonna start giving away a couple pairs of Itasca boots a month. So we'll have that. I'll tell you how you can win that. I'm going to start giving away some Woodhaven grunt calls, Woodhaven custom call deer calls. Probably start doing that next Wednesday. Let's see what else we got going on. Trying to think. I had something else to give away too. We had another giveaway coming up. Oh, bows. We are going to give away before Christmas a brand new Gearhead hunting bow. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. And an Elite. I am going to donate one of my Elite Omnia bows. So I'm going to give away 2 brand new hunting bows before Christmas. And all you got to do is listen to the Outdoor Call Radio app, and that's how you're going to win. Okay? How about that? Yeah.
I'm in.
$2,000 worth of bows
We're
giving away.
You just send me the $2,000.
Yeah, no. I'm broke.
You know, can't blame a guy for just trying.
Larry says, I need your bow. Well, Larry, you just have to try to win it. I'm
Can
probably
I-
going to give away I got a brand new Omnia. It's a black one. That it's right hand 60 pound. Larry just set it up when he was in town for my backup, so it's going to stay in my bow case unless I need it. I'm
smart.
Yeah, so I probably won't shoot it. It's probably got maybe 5-6 shots in it right now.
Okay.
That's probably the one I'm going to give away because it's still got the stickers and everything on it from out of the box, and so unless I have a malfunction in the field, that's the bow we're probably going to give away. And then Skippy Peterson over at Gearhead said he's going to give away one of his most popular Gearhead bows.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
That should be fun.
It should be fun. All right, let me take a break. We're going to come back with Smeltzer and see what he's... Oh, and I will have no pure whitetail camo. No, Larry, all I got's it's going to be black because I already got it. I can't... and I have to... We're sponsored by Realtree, so I can't use the X-Terrain stuff. Otherwise, I would. I love that camo.
You need some jelly-filled donuts.
Yeah.
That's part of the payment process.
What?
He's got to pay me.
No, you've got nothing to do with it.
Well, I want donuts.
Yeah, anyway, we'll be right back with Smokin' Joe Smeltzer. And hey, I will have Milo deer certificates for free for deer processing. I should be getting those in the next week or so. So we'll be giving those away out on the radio here on 1350 and on the app. So you got a chance to win them on both. We'll be right back.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field and on the water. Smokers and grills that will cook all your meat easy to prepare. Kayaks and boat gear are also on hand to help you find more fish when you go wet alive. Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear and clothing choices at great prices that will make sure you are outdoors in comfort and style. If you're traveling, you can also go shop 24/7 at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure, make sure that you check out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left...
Good morning, good sir. How's it going?
Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed...
Anybody got any questions they want me to talk about?
Flexible abrasive belts. The sharpening system...
Do you have questions? I might have answers. If I don't know it, I'll Google it.
Messing with some of his stuff.
Well, there you go, Larry. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you liked it. I told you those socks are awesome. Norlander Sock Company.
To ensure the proper
Yeah.
20-degree angle every time.
Those are the most comfortable socks I've ever had. They just are awesome.
By a family-owned and operated company.
And they work great in the woods, too.
Yeah, I can't say I would be any
So if you
different.
love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife,
Yep, yep,
If
yep,
it's there, I
yep,
play
yep,
with it.
yep,
Work
yep. You
Sharp
hearing?
knife and tool sharpeners, or the Work Sharp guided field
That's
sharpener.
that's kind of me. Throughout the day, if it's near me, I play with it.
That's WorkSharpTools.com. Taping
Man, I'm
your
excited about
life
this
inside
whitetail
your way
hunt.
to capture the
Next,
moment.
a late season Triple H outdoors
I sure am.
whitetail hunt.
Extremely
Yeah,
lightweight,
I'm gonna-
durable, and easy
I
to
don't know
pack.
where yet,
Their patented
but,
shoulder system is also very adaptable
even
to
if
any
I have to
tree
lock
or
myself in a
ground
room.
setup. The bases are affordable and
Well, you
easy
just-
to set up for
Are you,
very
I assume you are as well.
Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All
Yeah,
models
don't
can
remind
handle
me.
Consumer
Ugh.
Pro video and perform
I'm
quietly
not
in
looking
the
forward
field.
to that.
You can
What?
even custom pick your setups with
Yeah,
Fourth Arrow
fall and-
camera
fall
arms.
I can
If you're
tolerate.
looking to
Winter
tape
is-
your hunts this season, check out Fourth
I'll
Arrow
give away a
camera
couple more of these next week, too. I should have some more coming in.
for great video action.
I love this thing, man. When I first saw that, I thought that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Now,
Smells like dirt.
Head on over to the friendly
the
folks
only
at
time
Love it.
say-
I love it.
has been serving camping enthusiasts for 60 years. They carry
I don't know about you, but when I got my hunting bag and I open that up and I smell that fresh earth scent, that's just awesome. That and throw a couple of those acorn wafers in there. That's pretty cool. Good cover scent.
About a minute and a half out.
finance on site.
Morning, Mountain Man. Did you do any good hunting in Pennsylvania? Did you do any good? Did you?
Keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South
That's
Ankeny
why I
Boulevard
love
in
it.
Ankeny, Iowa.
Yeah.
Please call
It
them at
brings some
515-964-4444.
added excitement. At least he's not pulling
Where
up
do you
to
get it, Larry? You can get that. You can get those earthsync or the grenades. You just go to windscent.com. WYNDSCENT.com. Windscent. And I use the earth cartridges, but they've got some like pine or pine scent you can use for a good cover scent, or they got a bunch of them. But that thing's awesome, man, and it lasts for a
got a
while.
minute and we'll be right in with you.
Please consider calling me at New Life.
Mountain Man, did you get a deer? Did you see any deer?
Approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health and your work. The staff at New Life
Out goose hunting right now. Oh, you're goose hunting. Well, there you go.
with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone
what?
to listen to you,
New
we're here.
helmet. My
Please
alma
consider
mater has
calling
new
us for a
helmets.
confidential appointment at New Life. 515-225-4006 in West Des Moines or 964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help you when you need us.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that
Next
wants
week is bow season in Pennsylvania.
deer sense you
Oh, Larry, I'm telling you what, man, that thing's cool.
mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bed It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes.
Hey, and I sent I sent Work Sharp Sharpeners an email yesterday. I'm gonna have some really nice whetstones sharpeners coming in. So we'll have those probably in a couple weeks. So we'll give those away. We'll give one or two away here on 1350, and we'll give a couple on the Appleway. We have 3 weeks here till season. There you go.
If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Come on. Okay, it's not going.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. It's time for the Smokin' Joe Smelter segment, brought to you by Smokin' Joe Smelter, produced and directed by Smokin' Joe Smelter, written by Smokin' Joe Smelter at Carl Chevrolet. Hello, Joe.
Dan,
Hello. Howdy. Hello?
How's it going?
Do what?
Can you hear me all right?
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Huh?
What?
I'm here.
Yeah. Are you there?
I am here today.
So I'm
a
gonna.
few weeks in a row. Are you impressed?
I am actually. I'm glad somebody's working over. I'm glad you're working over there.
I'm
Yeah.
always working, but maybe I'm just not always here all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, you yourself have found
My
it.
mind is always here.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just, it's just like the other day. Raven and I drove out there. What are you doing? You're sitting there in a truck talking fishing or whatever. I don't know what you were doing.
Talking fishing and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes it's just part of it.
Yeah, sometimes that's part of it. So, what's new at the Rock over there at Carl Chevrolet?
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Go ahead.
I bet you can guess.
0% financing.
0% financing.
How are you guys doing that with are you really?
It is for 36 months though, so.
Oh. Yeah, that's all right. It's better.
It's better than nothing. I mean, with like the average rates being like 7% roughly, I mean 0%. That's a big deal.
I'm telling you right now, it's not a lot of fun paying that on car loan. It's not. So that's really a good deal right now. People should be jumping on that.
Yeah, so it's on the 23 1500s is what it is, and it includes all trim packages. So whether it's a higher end trim package or a lower end trim package, that's what it'll be on. So
okay, that's all right. Did you get any Colorado ZR2s in?
I got one yesterday. It's sold, but we've been starting to get a few of the ZR2s in because that was kind of a later edition production. So they started off with the other models and they incorporated the ZR2s into production.
So tell me about that real quick. Does it got like the cooler built into it and stuff?
Yeah, into the tailgate, and you don't have to get the ZR2 to get that.
Really?
Right.
Does it really work? I mean, is it a good cooler?
Well, I haven't tried it.
Oh, okay. Is it like
it looks good?
It's in the tailgate?
Yeah. Yep. So you flip down the tailgate, and there's two levers there, one on the left and one on the right, and you just twist it to unlock it, and then it opens up, and you can put other stuff in there like cords and cables and straps and all that stuff.
Oh, I thought it was like on the side rails.
No, nope. It's on the inside of the tailgate.
And it's a cooler.
Well, I mean, you could use it as a cooler if you wish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morning, Hank.
I like the idea. I would use it as a cooler if I had one.
I just wondered how good it would be to keep your stuff cold.
That I haven't tried yet.
Okay. What else? What other?
We could test it today if you want.
Huh?
We could test it today if you wanted.
No, I'm good. I like my truck, and I got to keep my truck for another 2 years. So.
I know you do.
Yeah, I don't want to get. I love my wife, and I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah. So. All right.
Everything else is going good, and gonna watch the game probably this afternoon for a little bit, then keep working.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna probably bring some stuff out there for you to give away. I got some Milo stuff coming. I'll probably drop one or two of those off, and
cool.
I got some sharpeners, and so you'll be. We'll send people out to do a test drive, and you'll give them a nice little thank you or something.
Sounds good, buddy.
Anything else going on?
Not today.
Nothing. Okay.
Enjoying the weather outside. It's super nice out again, so we're excited.
Yeah. How's the place doing since Munson retired? Is it different?
We're holding it down. I mean, it's tough.
It's tough. Yeah, that's all
no,
right.
we're doing good. We just hope he's enjoying the family time, and like he would always put in a ton of hours. So I mean, he was all over the place. So it's good for him. I'm sure he's enjoying it.
Oh, I'm sure he's probably at the pancake house right now eating this big stack. Yeah.
I'm sure.
All right, tell them where they can find you.
I'll be here all day today at 1101 Southeast Memorial Labor at the Rock.
All right, Smoking Joe Smelter.
See you guys.
Thank you, buddy. There he goes. Look at that. Some deer are looking at something. Something's. Wonder what's going on out there. Something's up. They're looking down that lane at something. Wonder what's going on. I can't imagine they're cutting crops already. I don't know. Hank, what's going on at Revelton, buddy? Oh, Hank. That's our buddy Hank. 8:42 and some change. I think I'm all caught up. I am. We got to take a break?
We have one more big break left.
One more big break? I don't have to take like right now, do I?
Not necessarily right now.
Okay, so Jerry wanted to know about what's the turkey hunt in Pennsylvania. So Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls is going to be hosting us on a turkey hunt next spring. and we're going to take a listener with us, or have a listener meet us out there. I mean, I don't care. You can ride with me if you want. I don't care. It's a long drive. But Pennsylvania's got some gigantic turkeys running around down there, and I'm not just talking about Todd Rupert either. They're big birds, but it's beautiful country out there. I've never shot a turkey in Pennsylvania, so I'm going to get out there and see some folks and see what's going on and chase some birds. And I think Larry and Ryan and Paul from Respect the Game is going to be there. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to give away a turkey hunt. So we'll do that. We'll probably start giving qualifying listeners first of the year for that. So I don't know. We'll do something fun. If you hear the turkey gobble, yeah, whatever.
Sounded angry.
Yeah, turkey growl. We'll do something crazy and where you can qualify. But that's what we're doing there. And then after that, after the Deer Classic, we'll give that. We'll probably draw the winner at the Deer Classic because Todd's going to be at the Iowa Deer Classic next spring. So, and then we'll do that hunt, and then starting probably in June or whatever, let's see, how are we going to do that? Yeah, well, starting June or July, we'll start doing the contest for the 2025 late season deer hunt to Triple H Outfitters for a whitetail. And then we'll draw the winner of that at the end of the year or whatever. That's what I'm spitballing in my head right now. Just spitballing. But yeah, that'll be 2 nice hunts. You'll have a chance to win at next year. And I'm working on trying to get another fishing trip. We had a lot of folks really enjoyed trying to win the walleye trip up to Minnesota up at the Pines Resort. So I'm going to talk to Chad and see if we can do that again. So we might have 3 good outdoor trips for you next year. How about that? Huh? Wow. Weird, wow stuff. Yeah, I'm still... Logan goes, what about Bigfoot? Are you going to do a Bigfoot thing? I don't know, Logan. I mean, we could probably do that here, We could probably do that here in Iowa. Go out to... I don't know. Go out somewhere and see if we can find Biggie. There's been... Hey... You laugh at this, but I talked to Scott Thompson. Is it Scott Thompson? He's with the Bigfoot Research, BFRO. And he told me, I thought there was like 10 or 12 reported Bigfoot sightings in Iowa. There's actually been 106. 106!
So what?
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, are you kidding me? He goes, no, I'm looking at them right now. That BFRO, you can go in there and report if you see like a Bigfoot or something crazy. And he's a researcher or an investigator, so he can look at all those reports, or he can get in there and look up states. And they call it flats. And now you and I can't go look that up, but he can. And he said there's over 106 reports in Iowa.
That's insane.
I'm just telling you what the man said. That's what he said. That's what he told me. I said it. He said it. He heard it.
Squirrel.
Yeah. 106 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be something to it then.
Larry says no way. Ryan, I don't know. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's not real. I'm just telling you, since I started doing Unknown Files on Wednesday nights, I have talked to some people that have gotten my mind open more than it's ever been about the possibility of maybe there is a creature. A hominid. A hominid running around North America. I don't think, if it's real, I don't think it's an ape. That's a lot, and all by the same guy. No, Rick, it wasn't all by the same guy. Got to be a little smarty pants, don't you? Look, come on, man. What's wrong with you? Yeah, and Rick's a closet believer too. He won't come out and say it, but I know he is. I know he's probably got Sasquatch stuff all over he's probably got a Sasquatch shower curtain.
Maybe.
I'm telling you. I know. Rick, man. I know. 106 though. 106 different people. All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes
Hey,
to
Rick.
plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered from their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6 to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and
Oh, look at that. That Mama Doe is on my, look at that. She's on my rope, my scent rope. I got that pre-orbital on there. She's sniffing it. I got a mock scrape right
Do
there.
yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store.
She
and
likes
ask for
that.
Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for
Now I need a
successful
big
fall.
Bucky to come in there.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is the pimento cheese.
Wait, sorry, we have a Bigfoot warning sign and a metal cutout in Missouri. There you go. See, I knew it, Rick. I knew it.
Pimento chicken sandwich is the mild spiciness of the pickled jalapenos. No, it's the crispy chicken. Actually, I can't decide. It's the entire sandwich.
Order the honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich on the
I
Chick-fil-A
mean,
app
look at
today.
that. I mean, she's so excited. She's peeing in the scrape.
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports?
It's getting close, folks. Deer season's getting close.
Through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means
All right, we got 10 minutes. What questions do you have? What do you want to talk about for the last 10 minutes? Hit me up. Just tell me on Messenger there.
So if you're looking to advance your
You got something you want me to answer? I will do my best. And if I can't figure it out, I'll Google it.
times national champion.
And I have 3 Bigfoot shirts, so that's pretty serious. There you go, Rick. All right, I believe you, man. I believe you.
Scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
Did you hear the news? The Olive Tap has a brand new location in the district at Prairie Trail in Ankeny and is now serving fresh salads and sandwiches every day. The Olive Tap is your one destination for the finest cooking oils, spices, and vinegars, and now fresh salads and sandwiches. They now have even more of your favorite olive oils from Italy, Greece, Spain, and other countries, with unique flavors like Tuscan herb, basil, spicy garlic and parmesan, smoky bacon, and jalapeno, just to name a few. The Olive Tap also offers
Have fun at the game, Rick.
not to mention 20 different varieties of balsamic vinegars, including raspberry, strawberry, hickory barbecue, sour apple, dark chocolate, and many more. The Olive Tap carries sauces, spices, seasonings, jellies, and other fine cooking items that anyone who cooks would enjoy. They even offer cooking classes and tasting parties. Stop by the Olive Tap at the district at Prairie Trail, 1610 Southwest Main Street, Suite 105 in Ankeny, 515-964-1065, or at theolivetap.com.
Is it time to get your car?
Not in the show, not till the show is over, though. First things first. Thank you, Rick.
Need to be taken care of in your home or business? Well, if you call Jesse at Richard Remediation and Cleaning in Ankeny,
Yeah, hey, if you got carpets that need to be cleaned, or if you got your off at home or at work, call Richard Remediation and Cleaning.
Richard Remediation and Cleaning can handle any size job. from-
Jesse's a hunter. We got to support our hunters. And he's a nice guy up there in Ankeny. Does a great job. He did my office, my studio. Awesome.
Or cleaning up after the pet when they make a mistake. Pick up the phone and call 319-400-6921. That's 319-400-6921. Or look them up on Facebook at Richard Remediation and Cleaning. One call cleans it all. Look them up on Facebook at Richard Remediation and Cleaning or call 319-400-6921.
6921. 400-6921.
That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice
I got
fishing
deer
in
all over
sub-zero
that scrape
weather,
today.
Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit,
That's
but
good.
comfort for
Yeah,
all day
they're all over that scrape this
Itasca
morning.
has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort.
It's getting that time of year. Scrape it up. We'll take it.
Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by
We'll
millions of
make
customers
it.
at most major and family-owned retailers. For more information or
Yeah, I had a couple people tell me to quit singing Jimmy Buffett last week.
Itasca Footwear. They will keep
Giving
you
a
on
shout
the
out.
move.
Just giving a shout out to the man. We're going to miss him.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
Thanks to Herman's Fine Jewelers, 2900 University Avenue in West Des Moines, 222-2600. Donnie and Frank and all the gang have been helping people for over 44 years. That's right, 44 years. You got a special occasion coming up. If you got doing a little early Christmas shopping, you got something you don't use anymore that you'd like to get some extra money for. You know, groceries are out of hand. You need some extra help. I'm not making that up. I mean, stuff's out of hand. It's crazy. You get more for your money over there at Herman's Fine Jewelers. I'm just telling you right now, if you're trading or selling stuff, go to Herman's. They're going to give you better than what anybody else in town will. I would bet my $1 on that. They're always fair. They're just super nice people. And if you need something really, really neat done for like a wedding anniversary or just something really special occasion, go to Herman's and tell them what you're thinking, and they can do some amazing things there on the custom jewelry side. Herman's Fine Jewelers, that's where I need to go when I need to make an impression. Good folks over there. All right, I said, what are you doing? I got that Iowa Jeep Show tickets. I got 4 packs of tickets here. If you want to take your friends or family and go check that out, just call 244-1350, 244-1350. Andrew will hook you up, okay? Don't even have to answer a question. I talked to Dr. Yagi the other day.
Oh.
Yagi's been so busy. I mean, he really hasn't had a lot of chance to do much this year. He's busy.
He's a busy guy.
Dr. Stewart, Dr. Brandt, Dr. Yagi, Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, Dr. Williams, they are just doing some fine things over at Advanced Family Dentistry. If you have a dentist need, go see my friends over there at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa, or go check them out at ankenysmiles.com. They're my dentists, and you'll see why when you go through the door. I call him a Jedi dentist because he uses the Force to calm me down when I get in there because I'm a big baby when it comes to dentist. You know?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not a lot of fun, but
Nope.
but it's as nice as it can be at Advanced Family Dentistry. 515-964-1490, and when you leave, they're going to say, "May the floss be with you." May the floss be
will be with you. Always.
All right, 515-244-1350. You want these Jeep tickets? Call me. Otherwise, I'm going to take them over to Smelter.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Ring-a-ding-a-dingy. Ring-a-ding-a-dingy. We got 2 minutes. Nobody asked me any questions today. Usually I always get at least 2 or 3 questions. What was you talking about? What was you talking about on turkey on your turkey fan? Oh, like a lot of people will save their turkey fans if you want to make a fan out of it, or if you're going turkey reaping, or like a decoy system, like a live action decoys. Wade and Therese over there in Illinois, they do a really neat one-of-a-kind turkey simulated decoy system, and they use real tail fans. Your tail fan, but if you get a fall bird this year and you want to use it, like if you're gonna, they are always at the Iowa Deer Classic. If you're here in Iowa, if you want to do something that way, you don't have to travel. You can just bring your bird and your tag, your not your bird, but your tail fan and your tag. Bring that in and give that to them, and they'll use your tail fan on the decoy system. It's really, really cool. That's what I was talking about there, Stace. If you get a turkey this year and you're wanting to use one of those systems, just make sure you keep it in the freezer until like you're ready to give that to Wade or Teresa or somebody. Or I always, if you're going to just use a regular fan like on a steak, I always do mine about a month before I'll take that fan lock or. I'll pin it out and dry it. And that way it always looks really nice and you're ready to go for turkey season. But that's what I was talking about. So there you go. All right, we got through another show. Thank you very much. We'll see you Wednesday on Buck Talk at 5 o'clock. We're going to have Jeff Lindsay from the Lindsay Way and a great Iowa show. And we're going to be talking bucks. So if you want to learn more about bucks, to be more successful in the woods, check out Buck Talk at 5 o'clock on the Outdoor Call Radio app. And you want to listen on the app if you can, because you got a chance of winning some nice stuff after the show. So, all right, we'll see you next week. God bless you. Keep it here on 1350 ESPN. Bye! Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Let me know if you need anything. Have a good weekend.